Hi all, myself Dr. Alka Vijayan. Ever since we posted the video Everything About Vata, there were a lot of questions that came our way. And today I'm thinking of answering those questions. You know what, I never thought that there will be so many takers for this particular video because I was like, yes, it is just yet another concept. But guess what? The maximum number of views, shares and comments has been for this particular video, and today I understand it is because of three reasons. One, minimum 33% of the entire population is born as a Vata. Second, today's extra demanding lifestyle, food habits, intermittent fasting, and forever to be in shape kind of mindset is demanding the rest of the population to look like a Vata, thereby ending up with Vata imbalance. And third, there's a lot of traveling and migration happening in today's world. And the end result, people with a whole lot of Vata, because travel is one of the main reasons that triggers the Vata imbalance in you. So yes, let's get started with all the questions that came under this particular video. First question, I love high intensity workouts, hiking and dancing. Should I stop them to balance the Vata? Yes, if you are high on Vata who experience a lot of constipation, insomnia, anxiety, it is better to replace these kind of workouts with yoga or low intensity Pilates or even nature walk. That is the best for you. Now, if you still want to continue with them, ensure that you eat well, sleep well, and do these kind of exertional exercise only in the morning before 8 a.m. I am Vata and I live in Europe. The cold food and weather feel completely opposite to me. What can I do? Well, if you are a Vata, Europe is not the best place for you to live. For that matter, even Canada or the US, a majority of the part of US is not suitable for you because the climate itself will constantly make you feel diseased. In that case, you got to consume a lot of warming and grounding foods. Say for example, nuts, seeds, if you can digest, a whole lot of cooked and warm food with oil or ghee added to the same. This will help in maintaining your Vata or calming down your Vata to some extent. Is drinking chai good for Vata? Can we have it on an empty stomach? First question, it can be a yes, but for more details, stay tuned. We have got an entire video coming on the same. Can we have it on an empty stomach? Well, ideally not. But again, just wait for the whole video. Can strong fragrances trigger Vata imbalance and how? Yes, if you have high Vata imbalance, then in that case, these strong sensory triggers can trigger your nervous system or the olfactory system in your nose, thereby triggering allergies. So yes, that can lead to Vata imbalance, and which is why most people get a lot of sneezes upon getting exposed to fragrances, pollen, etc. So how to improve your immunity? Start with Nasya, ideally Anutailam, provided there is no active sinusitis infection happening. I have IBS alternating between constipation, loose stool and diarrhea. I don't feel hot but can't tolerate sweating. What can I do? First things first, get your bowel treated. Second, I think you are going overboard with protein. Cut it down, fix your gut by using buttermilk and the like grounding, calming food. And then start working out in the morning. This will help in better, healthier way of sweating out the toxins. Can your dominant dosha change when you move to a different region? Yes, your prakriti does not change. But what happens is when you move to a different place, say for example, you are basically a Vata predominant person living in the tropical country, has decided to shift to a Vata predominant or Vata triggering kind of a climate. UK, colder parts of US. Now this will increase your Vata, putting you in the Vikriti or high Vata imbalance zone, which means you will suddenly start experiencing a lot of insomnia, broken sleep, bloating, constipation, dry skin, etc. Can a Vata person gain muscle like a bodybuilder? Well, difficult. Or should they stay naturally slim? The best thing to do is take all measures to maintain your body type. Vata people, very difficult to gain muscle mass like the bodybuilders. At the most, what you can do is you can gain good health and some amount of toning of the muscle is possible. Nothing like a six-pack, sorry, that's not for you guys. I'm a Vata body type and work in an air-conditioned office. What should I do? First things first, use warming clothes. Cotton might not be the best for you. Second, ensure that you wear socks and shoes in your office. This will prevent dissipation of energy, especially heat from your body, from your feet. Third, keep consuming herbal tea, say cumin infused tea. This will again help in calming down your vata. Couple of other things: eat well, don't do fasting, avoid inflammatory food combinations, sleep well. Well, there's a lot more to it. These are something that you can get started with. What if you are a vata and follow a raw vegan diet? No warm cooked food. What can be done? Well, a recipe for disaster. That is what it is. If I am to speak unbiased, for a vata, vegan diet, not a great thing. I would say go back to your staple diet. That will be the best. How much ghee should a vata person have daily? Well, it totally depends on your digestive capacity. There cannot be a fixed count like say 10 ml, 15 ml, 20 ml. No, it all depends on how well can you digest, what climate is it, and do you experience any kind of major imbalance. Is ghee on an empty stomach okay? You know what? One shoe size cannot fit all. So therefore, if you're extremely high on vata, you wake up feeling anxious and extremely constipated, you can have it along with warm water, not otherwise. All the others, please skip it. This particular habit of fat first is not for you. I'm a vata and struggling to gain weight. What can I do? I would say, please take out the weight gain agenda from your list. Half the health issues won't even occur, because the very thought of wanting to gain weight will put you in the state of inflammation, giving you recurrent acne, abscess, fatigue, brain fog, constipation, incomplete bowel, etc. So take that out of your agenda. Start eating as per your body type. Eat cooked, warm, condiment added food, and half the trouble will be taken care. You know what? Vata people ideally should stop earning for weight gain, and Kapha people should ideally stop earning for weight loss. With that itself, you guys won't feel diseased. Can you suggest exercises suitable for someone with Vata Vikriti? The best one would be either nature walk if you are high on Vata, like too much of anxiety, palpitation, etc. Go for a 30-minute nature walk in the morning, facing the rising sun, followed by pranayam, the best thing. Do not try to exert yourself. Second, you can also opt for things like Pilates, low intensity Pilates. For more details, I would recommend that you watch this particular video. It has all the details. Can Vata people eat fruits? If you're a Vata person, you might not even look for it. But if you're a Vata Pitta person, you're going to love it. In that case, you should be going for mangoes, good ripe mangoes. You're going to love it. Followed by muskmelon, dragon fruit, papaya, guava. All of these are amazing for you. I have lost muscle and tissue, have Vata imbalance symptoms, and also suffer from acidity. What should I do? First things first, reset your gut health. Seems like you have major Vata imbalance leading to a condition called Vishamagni. In that case, correcting the gati or the flow of Samana Vata, the one inside your gut, is the answer for you. I know it sounds too technical. What you can get started is, start having khichdi for a meal. Have some ghee along with your regular cooked food. Avoid all kinds of millets, sprouts, inflammatory food combinations, citrus fruits, and take life a little easy. I am Vata, diabetic, and have severe constipation. How can I regulate my bowel movements? Seems like you are a chronic diabetic patient. That's when you start experiencing the Vata symptoms. The ideal thing to do is to have lehya or chyawanprash like preparations. But before you get started with it, I would say please meet your nearby doctor, Ayurvedic doctor ideally. They will help you understand if there is inflammation. In that case, get your inflammation treated and then get started with amla prash or chyawanprash. This will help you in relieving constipation. This is a slightly deeper pathology. Don't bother with much of home remedies. It's not going to help you in the long run. What specific lifestyle tips would you give for Vata people living in cold Western countries? First and foremost, what we need to understand is, it is the climate, how demanding the lifestyle out there, and your choice of food that is actually making things worse for you. So what you can do is, one, have a good sleep wake up routine. Eat more of cooked food with condiments like nutmeg, cumin, fennel, carom, etc. 3. For vegetarians or eggetarians, you may have to consume more of eggs and avocados. This will help you to some extent. And also you can get started with Abhyanga followed by warm water shower. I have histamine intolerance and can't eat nuts or typical Vata food. Can I follow an Ayurvedic diet while still eating meat? Very much. Ayurveda is actually not against meat. In fact, it suggests different kinds of meat for different conditions. So I would say meet the right kind of doctor. They will be able to guide you on how to follow an Ayurvedic diet and lifestyle while continuing with your staple form of diet. I have many Vata imbalance symptoms, but I'm overweight. What can I do? Now, you sound like a typical case of Vata imbalance from either stress or night shift or poor lifestyle. Fix these three, you will see how your Vata comes down. The swelling that came from the Vata also comes down. Those are things that you can get started with. Are all Vata people underweight? I identify as Vata but could lose 15 pounds. Not all Vata people are underweight. It all depends on the associated dosha in your body. If you are a Vata associated with Pitta, then you can easily lose weight. If you are a Vata associated with Kapha, you will struggle to lose weight. Is fasting, no food, no water until 4 p.m. harmful for Vata types? Yes, it's absolutely harmful. In fact, it can give you more complications than what you have now. Say constipation, bloating, brain fog, broken sleep, hair fall, crackling joints, easily being prone to fractures, etc. I'm experiencing vertigo, joint pain, headache, and insomnia for 7 months. Turmeric has helped a little. What else can I do to pacify Vata? I would say you can get started with golden milk consumption if you are tolerant to milk. Milk in combination with garden cress seeds and turmeric is a great combination for somebody who has mild inflammation plus Vata imbalance, because that's what it sounds like for you. I feel a lot of internal heat, possibly Pitta, and can't tolerate sesame or carom seed. What should I do? We have made a detailed video for the Pitta Fox. I would recommend watching this particular video, and that's going to help you. So with this, I hope you have better clarity on how to lead your life being a Vata person. For a Vata person, routine is everything. Eating warm cooked food on time is very important, and you guys cannot do all the erratic things that people around you are doing. You need to sleep well, eat well, exercise minimally, and take life a little easy, because only then you will be able to keep your Vata under check. If you have got any more doubts, put it in the comments and I will get back with another video on the same. Thank you.